Today I'm going to teach you how to draw the basic proportions of a face. The first shape that we start with is an oval. Sometimes it's really tricky to draw a perfect oval shape. Here's a trick to get you started. Start drawing the shape of an oval in the air right above your paper. So you're not drawing it on your paper yet, but you are tracing it with your hand. When you feel like you've drawn a really good oval in the air, all you do is lay your pencil tip down and draw your oval. Okay? That's the first thing we're going to start with. The next thing we're going to do is to draw the neck and the shoulders. Now, a lot of people try to draw a neck, an itty-bitty, teeny-tiny neck. But itty-bitty, teeny-tiny necks will not hold up a big, strong head. So you have to draw a thick neck. We also have really broad shoulders. A lot of times we draw our shoulders and we come down right here. But that is not the way to draw shoulders. We want really big, strong shoulders, so these shoulders will go off the edges of the page. So you know you've drawn shoulders big enough when they go to both sides of your page and off the paper. The next thing we're going to do is draw one line. So I want you to find the middle of your paper, or the middle of your head. So I'm going to find the middle of my head. I'm going to scoot up just a tiny bit and draw a straight line across. So my line is really light. Let's see if I can draw it lighter for you to see, or darker for you to see. So I drew mine dark so you can see it, but you are going to draw yours lightly so you can go back and erase it afterwards. This line is the first proportion of our head. Our eyes sit about halfway down on our head. So the first thing we're going to do is to draw our eyes. Our eyes are the shape of footballs. So when you start drawing your eyes, you're going to draw the top part of that football and the bottom part of that football. You're going to come to the other side and draw it as well. Now the next part of our eye is our eyelids. Now sometimes your eyes won't match up perfectly, just like mine, but right here is where you can tweak it a little bit to be the same. So we have eyelids on our eyes, and by drawing that we just go from point to point on our football and draw another line. So this one I put on bottom, this one I'm going to put on top to try to even up my eyes a little bit. Okay? And then we have our iris. The shape of our iris is a circle. Sometimes we draw ovals for our eyes and it doesn't look quite right. The iris is the colored part of your eye and it is a circle. Now on a real human, just like me and you, our eyes, the iris part, tucks behind our eyelid a little bit. So when we draw our iris, we're going to tuck it behind our eyelid a little. See how it tucks in behind my eyelid there? And then you're ready for your pupil. Your pupil is the black circle in the middle of your eye. And it is what allows light to enter into your eye. Alright, we're going to draw one more straight line now. We're going to look at this section here, from this line to our chin, and we're going to draw a line straight across the middle. That is how we know where everything else is going to go on our head. Your ears go from this line to this line. So on your head, if you trace back from the corners of your eyes and go straight back, you will run into the top of your ears to where it meets your head. If you put your fingers on the corners of your lip and go straight back, you will hit the bottom of your ears. So our ears are going to go from this line all the way to this line. So we're going to start here where our ear meets our head. We're going to go up and back down. The basic shape of an ear is the letter C. Okay? And now we're ready for our nose. If you come down to the middle of this line and scoot up just a little bit, you can start your nose. Your nose starts with a curved line, and if you look, it kind of looks like a little teeny tiny mouth like an alien. But we're going to turn it into an actual nose. Now you can go up, but you first have to have your eyebrows. So if you hold your finger on your nose and you go up on your face, you will touch the bridge of your nose, which goes to your eyebrows. So up here we're going to draw our eyebrows, and I'm drawing them fuzzy because we don't have just one line for our eyebrows. We have hairy eyebrows that are kind of fuzzy. So now we can take our nose up to our eyebrow. You can take it up on one side, or you can choose to take it up on two sides. You can even choose to add little hooks for your nostrils. This is totally up to you. And now we're ready for our mouth. Our mouth goes from pupil, almost pupil, to pupil. So when we draw our mouth, we need to make sure that it's large enough and not just sits under our nose. That would be funny looking. So we're going to start by drawing that curved shape again, just like our nose was. And then we can draw our lips. Boys and girls all have the same lips, and they kind of look like the letter M, or when an artist draws a bird. So sometimes an artist will draw a bird in the air like this. So your grandma, grandpa, or mom, or dad, you'll just see birds in the air. That is actually what lips look like. So if we turn back over and we start to draw our lips, we're going to start in the middle. We're going to draw that lip. I've also been told this looks like a mustache sometimes. And now we're going to draw our bottom lip. Alright, and now we're ready for our hair. Hair for boys and girls is very different, but the first part is the same. So if you are a boy, you're going to start off to one side on your forehead, and your hair is going to come down. Now if you're a boy, you can leave it like this, but if you're a girl, you can come up here and make it come long, or it can be short, but both times it goes back behind our ears. Alright, I'm going to draw a quick shirt on this person, and I will be finished. That is the basic proportions of a face.